In case it's been a while since you last saw the original Avatar, here's everything you need to remember about Cameron's 2009 science fiction tale. And before going on with the video, please subscribe and let us see what you think about the sequel in the comments. Thank you. Who are the Navi? The Navi are inhabitants of the planet Pandora. They're blue, about 10 feet, which means 3 meters high, worship a goddess called Iowa, and mate for life. In the original film, the Navi live in a jungle, though other clans of Navi live in other locations on the planet. The sequel takes us underwater, introducing us to some of those other Navi groups. Why did humans come to Pandora? The year is 2154 and Earth has run down its own natural resources. The main conflict of the movie arises because a group called the Resources Development Administration, or RDA, wants to mine a mineral found on Pandora called unobtainium. Yes, really. In particular, there's a concentration of unobtainium under what the Navi called their home tree, a tree that has significant cultural and spiritual significance. How do humans become Navi? Pandora's atmosphere is inhospitable to humans, so Earth scientists combined human and Navi DNA to create Navi clones. Humans can then remotely pilot those clones, which are called avatars. How did Jake Sully get involved? Jake Sully is a former Marine who lost use of his legs. He ends up replacing his twin brother, who had a contract to go to Pandora and operate a Navi avatar, but was murdered. Jake pilots an avatar to infiltrate the Navi to spy on them, but he ends up sympathizing with this majestic race and being drawn to the beguiling Neytiri, the princess of the clan. Is Pandora safe in the end? In the final conflict between the humans and Navi, Pandora's wildlife essentially comes to the rescue. It's thought this is because Jake prayed for help to Iowa. All the humans, with a couple of exceptions, get kicked off Pandora. What happens with Jake and Neytiri? Over the course of the movie, Jake and Neytiri fall in love and commit to each other. Though he originally worked for RDA, Jake defects to the Navi and fights with them against humans. In the back portion of the movie, RDA's Colonel Miles Quaritch, the villain of this operation, exposes Jake's human body to Pandora and is about to kill his avatar when Neytiri kills him with a couple of well-placed arrows. Jake is permanently transferred to his avatar. Though Quaritch dies in the movie, Lang is back for the Way of Water. What about Dr. Grace Augustine? Grace Augustine plays a scientist who spent years working with the Navi. She also works with RDA on the Avatar project. Like Jake, she finds herself torn between the humans and the Navi. Ultimately, she decides to help the Navi but ends up getting shot in an escape attempt. Though the Navi try to heal her and permanently transfer her into her avatar, she dies. Weaver is returning for the sequel, but her character is listed as Kiri. Where does the sequel pick up? The Way of Water seems to take place at a point in the future when Jake and Neytiri have children. They also seem to have left the jungle and to have met another Navi clan that lives near water. But even if the humans scampered off last time, they're back to cause more trouble.